What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and we got to talk about the Shannon Sharpe thing some more. Now, first of all, Antonio Brown says he wants to replace Shannon Sharpe and partner with Skip Bayless. Fox Sports is not going to do that. Skip Bayless is not going to do that. And while it may be a move that pulls the viewer in initially with Shannon's departure, you have to find someone that's going to keep the audience captivated. And I don't know who they could bring in to be opposite of Skip Bayless, because it's got to be somebody like Skip isn't everyone's favorite person, you know what I'm saying? So it got to be somebody they really like to sit across from him, and that's going to be a challenge. Also, Shannon Sharpe has hinted at why he left, and he seemingly confirmed the beef with what he didn't say. But if you look in the like section on his Twitter page, you can see these tweets. One from Freddie says, "I'm leaving with Unc Shannon Sharpe. I'll still watch First Things First on FS1. Shannon like that." You got Javon Knowles. He said, "I only watch because of Shannon Sharpe. Whatever you do next, I'm watching." And you had someone respond to the initial report saying that Shannon was leaving, and he says their relationship got progressively worse over the last 2, maybe 3 years because Skip fought for him to be on that show. But I feel like Skip couldn't stand Shannon succeeding without, and I guess they mean without him. And that's when Skip was taking pot shots. So Shannon is hinting that, you know, maybe the jealousy, and I mentioned this in one of my videos, the Club Shay Shay thing. We even seen what happened with Jenny Taft when she was there. If you don't remember, check it out.
His speech was the most inspiring, but criticizing his appearance, I don't know if I think that is a fair shot for Mike McCarthy. I'm going to leave it at that. Chris Broussard.
Thanks, Jenny. I appreciate that.
I don't think it is a fair shot.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's a fair shot.
Is
either.
everyone
That's
who's a good coach as fit as you, Skip? I don't think that's a fair shot whatsoever.
I said it was a personal preference, and I wouldn't want him to be my head coach.
That have not had the perfect ideal physique, including my college coach. So I don't think that's a fair shot.
Okay.
And I'm allowed to have an opinion, Skip. I am allowed to say whatever I want to say on this show, as you do too.
We're
Broussard will join us, and he will react to Westbrook's comment, and maybe I have more to say.
Skip, I did what I did. You make it seem like I was a bum. I'm in the effing Hall of Fame.
Okay,
I got 3 Super Bowls.
So what?
So what?
He's way better than you were.
I'm better than you.
Better.
Skip, I got to see what you do. You take personal shots.
So as you guys can see, man, some of the events, like this led to Jenny leaving the show. You know, she couldn't coexist with Skip. And Shannon, what makes this so crazy is Shannon was always that friend for Skip, where he would hear all the outside noise. You hear Matt Barnes said several people would want to beat him up, but Shannon would keep these people off of Skip out of respect for Shannon and the business he had going on and his relationships. They would look out. They'd be like, your boy. Shannon's like, nah, he all right, man. He all right to work with when you get to know him. You know those people that could smooth it over between two people that's at odds. Shannon has that ability to do that, and he did that several times with Skip Bayless. But it's that friend that always comes back to bite you. All of y'all have been in a scenario where you've got a friend, you've been taking up for him, you've been keeping him out of harm's way. And unbeknownst to them, you don't even mention it to them because people doing you a solid and you don't want them to go run their mouth and mess up the favor you already did for them. Just trying to keep the peace, right? Well, Shannon got bit in the end by Skip Bayless, and he does it on national television. And Shannon let a few things go. This last time with the Tom Brady thing, this wasn't the first time. I've seen this like 3 or 4 other times where he said Shannon was jealous of Tom Brady. And Skip gets so emotional, he tries to lean in on people. And he forgets. He forgets that they actually play these sports at a high level. That's why Jalen Rose was able to cook him so crazy, because what were you, Jalen? He tried to say that ain't what he meant. But he did mean exactly how he said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he tried to say Jalen jumped the gun, but he really jumped the gun, and Jalen was quick on his feet, knowing how to snap, and Skip felt crazy because he did his homework on him. So Jalen already had it in his mind he was Water Pistol Pete. And so Skip, he feels like he has to come so hard at these athletes. It's almost like a defense mechanism in case they take it to their playing days and they pull rank on him as an athlete. He wants to be ready to lash out. And that's not always the best tactic to embrace these dialogues with. Like, you bring a Shannon Sharpe and a Jalen Rose on to get their expertise. Like, Skip they had more guests when he used to be on Cold Pizza and First Take, and it's dwindled down a lot because people just don't like him on FS1. I thought they could have used a few more guests and a few more people sit across from them to liven up the show sometimes, instead of just hearing him and Shannon talk in circles every day about the Lakers and the Cowboys. That was getting old. And now, when I saw Club Shay Shay, I said, this is gonna be Shannon's way out right here. And then that argument just sped up the process. Shannon probably been wanting to get out. He just needed a reason, and Skip gave him that reason. Club Shay Shay looks like what he enjoys doing way more anyway. Shannon has more time to schedule interviews, get more time with that. People saying, he may go to this network, he may go to that one. Well, nah, I don't know if that's necessarily the case. He may just lean into his own podcast some more, That's still with Fox Sports, meaning he would still be. Now, that is the interesting thing. Did the buyout include Club Shay Shay? I doubt they let him build that platform. He'd have to get another page because that page is attached to Fox. But I guess he ain't got no issue with Fox. His buyout is probably specifically with Undisputed, and that would be good for him and good for Fox. Now, he could do some NFL commentary. You think about Strahan and all those guys on that show. I wonder, will Shannon show up on Sunday Football? You know what I'm saying? That would be tough for him. I would like to see that. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.